How's it going, guys? So, got a quick little update for you today. Illinois is trying to ban Glocks completely from the state. So, isn't that cool? So this time Illinois is trying to outright ban Glock pistols, not just the switches that make them fully automatic, which are already illegal, but the actual handguns themselves. They introduce bills in both the House and Senate that would make it a felony just to make, sell, or even transfer a Glock that could be converted. Keyword, that could be converted, which is essentially any gun can be converted to fully automatic. Anyway, you'd be looking at a year in prison and a $25,000 fine just for selling a completely legal gun. So I want to get right to the point that this isn't about stopping crime at all. This is about control. And these people that push this legislation have no idea about firearms or anything at all related to it, related to the crimes. The FOID card was just ruled unconstitutional by a downstate judge. This Protect Illinois Communities Act, the name is an oxymoron for what the bill actually does. It actually makes a law-abiding citizen, someone who would be a good member of the community, a criminal. So, yeah, typical Chicago corruption, Illinois. Again, this is JB Pritzker, the corrupt governor who everyone's heard of. Got the toilets removed out of his mansion. He's a billionaire who inherited all his money. His brother is a transgendered, retired National Guard general. You know, these people are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and they are completely out of touch with the real world. This is all about control for them. And I heard that he's going to try to run for the Democrat nominee for president, JB Pritzker. I guess they don't have a good candidate, so I guess he's just going to buy his way in, probably. But anyway, I'm getting a little off track here, but bottom line, banning Glocks has nothing to do about safety. Same with the Pika. It's all about control. And these people, Glock, why is Glock being singled out? Because of the switches. A lot of these crimes that are committed with handguns happen in the city of Chicago, and it's gang on gang violence. And it is spreading out of the city, but that's a whole nother topic. But it's not FOID card holders or law-abiding citizens that are converting their Glocks to full auto with a switch, which is already illegal, and going out and committing crimes with it. So this would protect nobody. It would actually have the complete opposite effect of what they're saying it does. But yeah, so Illinois, everyone knows Chicago's corruption is off the charts. We have a FOID card. I mean, if you're in Illinois, you know that that's already unconstitutional in itself. And right now we're dealing with this Pika law, which is ridiculous. But all right, let me show you. Yeah, this is this is just ridiculous. Obviously, an anti-Second Amendment group is probably pushing this and funding this. This video I wanted to show you. Now, this video, too, it's a guy talking about Illinois and California. Unfortunately, we get roped in with California, living in Illinois here. But just notice how he talks about Illinois.
So-called Glock switches, aftermarket devices that can convert Glock pistols from semi-automatic to fully automatic fire, are already banned, but some states want to take it a step further. Bills have gained traction in 2 state legislatures to ban the sales of Glocks or other similar handguns. And Cowboy State Daily's Mark Hines reports that as gun-friendly as Wyoming might be, Glock owners here shouldn't just assume Wyoming won't see similar bills pop up someday.
At least 2 states that I know of, Illinois and California, are trying to take it a step further and ban Glocks themselves. I guess under the auspices of if people can't even own Glocks and they can't convert them to full auto. So I talked to a Second Amendment.
So did you hear what he said? He's like, if people can't even own the gun itself, then they can't convert it. And that's kind of the logic that these people use. And it's unfortunate that Wyoming, you would think a more red state, freedom-loving state, wouldn't have any issues at all, but this is everywhere. And yeah, Illinois is roped in with California as kind of the example of what not to do as a state. And then I wanted to show you this guy, these two guys talking about it too. I think they do a pretty good job at explaining the actual situation of what they're trying to accomplish.
In two different states are targeting Glocks. So for those just listening here, if you're driving, what this thing is saying is Illinois Democrats are advancing a ban to ban the sale of certain Glock handguns, which that is crazy, number one. Number two, California is moving towards a total ban on Glock pistols, the most popular firearms in the country. Again,
Yeah.
this is nuts.
So that just like screams out that there's legislators that they don't know anything about guns.
Yeah.
They know that Glock's a very popular brand, and that's what they're focusing on. So they're just like, oh, I know Glock is a pistol. They don't know about any other brand. It's just because they heard of Glock, and whether it be like music video.
So this guy, he makes a great point. I don't know who these guys are, but they definitely make a great point. Glock is being singled out just because it's a trigger word. It's one of that. It's a word everybody's heard. I'm a Glock 40, a Glock. Every gun in a movie's a Glock. So yeah, these people have no idea what they're talking about, and they're using emotion instead of logic for our laws, which is a very dangerous thing to do. But that's all I got for you today. Just wanted to give you guys an update. If you were thinking about getting a Glock, we do sell them at our store, and we're located in Minooka, Illinois. So if you're in the area, stop by and check us out. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.